on YouTube.
And it's cutting in and out on Facebook occasionally. Those of you on Facebook, are y'all having any issues connecting to us?
Let us know.
Well, we just dropped we've dropped 5 views on
YouTube's
Facebook.
gone. I think we hung up on them.
Yeah, James Fair mentions his live messing up.
Tell us the symptom.
Well, it says we're live now on YouTube, so we're back up on Facebook now. So okay, we're getting everybody back now.
We'll just keep going because it's recording. So, other than Tennessee versus Florida, which game are you most excited about this weekend? Georgia versus South Carolina, LSU versus Mississippi State, or Washington at Michigan?
To me, I'm going to go with LSU versus Mississippi State. I think that's an interesting one. Mississippi State coming in undefeated right now, playing with a lot of hype, a lot of mojo right now. And LSU, they're kind of at a crossroads right now. That loss to Florida State was not the prettiest one. Then bench, Washington at Michigan State. There's a bunch of things going on up there at Michigan State right now. I'm kind of curious how their players react to everything. And then cut Georgia versus South Carolina. I could care less who wins this game. I hope they both lose. You know what? I hope there's a weather delay and the game gets canceled and nobody gets a refund in that stadium.
Well, that's pretty interesting, Spanky. Those of you that can see us and are listening, just know that we are recording this podcast, so it will air even if you can't see us live. So we're working through some technical difficulties. Internet service isn't the best sometimes, so we'll get there. But as far as this list, I'm going to start Georgia versus South Carolina simply because it's two teams that's on our schedule. Somewhat decent test before Tennessee's game. I'm going to bench LSU and Mississippi State. I am very intrigued by Mississippi State. They're playing well. And I'm going to cut Washington versus Michigan State. I really couldn't care less.
I'm going to start Georgia, South Carolina, just out of the fact, like you said, we got to play both of them. And Georgia hasn't looked too hot to start the season. So, I mean, it's at South Carolina. So, we're going to see if Georgia can go away and what they're going to do. I mean, see if they can actually start out pretty good against an SEC school where they haven't done so well against pretty much FCS schools. But I'm going to bench the Washington-Michigan State game. Yeah, Michigan State's got a lot of things going on, but they're still a good ball program. And Washington, what's Washington right now, about 12th or something?
They're 8th, I believe.
8th?
They're above Tennessee.
So that's a away game for Washington. So that's going to be they're going to have to go to and Michigan State's fans bring it. Their crowd does bring it. I will say that.
Michigan State lost their head coach this week.
That's what I was saying. They got them problems going on. They did lose their coach, but at the same time, they still got a pretty good ball program.
That's usually the rallying cry games if you always want.